I was your former chacha Munina Makwaba. I Djka Nyansa TV. Subscribe it. Now, Mr. Bones. What I say, send me say, we bopping up and you let us see a rem. And China Yvonne Nelson, a launching book. I'm not Yvonne Nelson. Now, Bebrina himself, or boy, Michael Usua, the Sark, the woman, himself. Said the Michael CBT, the on Marbon thing. Now, yeah, that's already, and a Sark, the young Abba, what to normally didn't try me. Then, some woman, in fact, I know it. Now, Mr. Bones being entertainment show host, TV station, Cassia, so. Kesben television. Me person me busa na say enyom na Sark de buy no na necessary na me response to Yvonne Nelson.
I'll say Sark is a brand and or a musician. So I think the best way to also let or also need point of view being made known to people no e be so obi or be gunyom so and I say obey granting interview. So I think it is only right.
Oh, okay.
Because Yvonne Nelson used book
and also
telling
the
her story, and then also they rap on the beat, and also they tell the story. But Obibeka say, is it necessary? Obibeka say, oh, who he hasn't called, but it's her truth against his truth,
okay.
And the truth and kind of so.
Her truth against his truth.
Yeah.
And no Krenan Kasanso. Oh. Your moral lyrics no mukakra. I think they would say lyrics now. Shasia or say Nanka or no one is a Nanka Winya say. Girl never about some part of the rap. Nanka Winya about so about one Tiamba can be also have no choice also no so baby chuna. Utimus are then craning Kofu Brina Chichat Nene or non a sack and Mquana. Yvonne Nelson, I say, and some about I think your kind of Kofu Brina is a very harsh and they say, or like, or street girl.
When my dear Bakwa may have read the book, though I'm not completely done with the book. I've gotten it since the 20th.
Okay.
Like this is from
20th. Yvonne Nelson and Kasala Gabriel. Okay.
So and Ushemwa, the page now is popular. A lot of people making reference to from page 88 to page 95.
Okay, 88 to 95.
To 95. That is where it actually tells the whole Sark story and abortion and everything. But Obibeka said Sark was trying to also or address issues that Yvonne Nelson raised in this
book,
the 8th chapter of the book. I am not Yvonne Nelson. Yvonne Nelson sebe onye nipa hunu bia keke. Ebano say people who have played role in the movie industry. She's one. She has about over 30 movies to her credit, and she has actually been a blessing to our screens and all that. Sark on the other side is also a huge brand when it comes to music. And he's one of the most decorated rappers that we can boast of as
in Africa.
Yes, indeed. But the only say, girl na some kind of book me kind. I always want to could see when you're the import of why he referenced such people in the conversation.
Okay.
Because what can I say? The greatest regret or no as a person was to actually second to aborting a baby.
Okay.
And the girl no or regretted that decision.
Okay.
Of her. And she has been through it. And you soon need the end of firm and the year football
young ladies no also ever.
Because the book about the book, he says, I'm not Yvonne Nelson. It's an explosive and riveting account of a young woman who sets out to discover herself, but finds out that she has been living with a false identity. That's one aspect. The drama and the twists and turns of this moving story has all the markings of a spellbinding movie script, except that the protagonist, who is an actor, is contending with a reality that intermittently soaks her pillow with tears. On characteristics of an autobiography, the author comes to her audience stark naked. So, what the BBR will be out, the owner who is behind the veil, Then this side, or see the book opens the door widely into the life of the author and exposes the good, the bad, and the ugly sides, not only of her life, but also the make-believe world of celebrities. So this is the book.
Okay.
And that is the purpose
of the book.
So they make-believe life, and are not all making it bad, so that a lot of people can also be advised, because he has a lot in there of which when you read and you understand, I'll say, now Uncle say, in the age 25, I'm not because I said that time now, when, but no, because no, naive. Age and experiences are not at par.
Okay.
You can be in your 60s, but you may lack experience in certain field, in certain areas, of which, and yes, when you need to. I'm not going to say now, on then you say, Sark might even be experiencing that side, of life than Yvonne Nelson, because maybe a Sark is a typically, I mean, Nungwa Temaboy who is like living life in Nungwa, or the street life now, say be a hit and run. The same man what it is saying to because Nimia or Bao in a Bedakra Bay, and I said, Obama the Drubi, he's experienced in that area, and there are people who might be of age, but they are naive. And the girl is using that side of what happened in her life to actually also educate people and to send a message of hope to the youngins who sees things over TV. So now they don't want to say, I didn't say they want to say they make believe life. They might be smiling to the cameras. You say everything is near my ground point to me, but this is the reality. It's
all right. Me does say one me at the concept of the book nankasa as the nature say and yes be or the bas or the be good or be the animals.
A
life
chapters,
story.
24 chapters, say brebebem kakrama mabo chapters ni so had mama for chapter 1 the teacher's question. Chapter 2 a failed abortion. Chapter 3, meeting Mr. Nelson. Chapter 4, failed, dejected, and rejected. Chapter 5, Abanoma, the Miss Ghana contestant. Chapter 6, Princess Tyra. Chapter 7, banned by movie producers. Chapter 8, abortion. That is where it captures Sarkodie's name in there. Chapter 9, first car, first home, and independence. Chapter 10, Has Inyaya and My Love Life. Chapter 11, Doom Summer Stop, Akufo-Addo's call and other offer to contest on MPP's ticket, of which other parties has also taken keen interest in this side because of Ayawaso. Nanka had no mention on it, John Dumelo. So we there was an offer for him to contest John Dumelo on the ticket of NPP in Ayawaso, but he rescinded on that decision because he cannot trade his friendship with John Dumelo. And yet, he gave people flowers as well.
Okay. Chapter
12 has A Man's World. Chapter 13 is Nigeria and its powerful men. Chapter 14, Genevieve Naji and the rest. Chapter 15 has An Entrepreneur. Chapter 16 has A Celebrity Bubble and the Ring I Accepted with Tears. Wow. Yes. Chapter 17, The Price of Motherhood. Then chapter 18 has A Visit to Mr. Nelson. Chapter 19, Your Father is Peter Alajete. Chapter 20 has DNA test with Peter Alajete's children. Chapter 21, another DNA test. Chapter 22, Confronting My Mother. Chapter 23, An Apology to Mr. Nelson. And chapter 24, A Letter to My Father. And that is the book for you. So every chapter has a story. Because the movie producers and some of at the bottom end of the story, he used that as a motivation, because at the point people didn't even want to star with him in movies. But this time, what me recruited those people now because she remained focused and she fought hard so that she can actually get to the level and never be doer. But yet, probably I should say somebody people also looking up to. If she had not gone through all these things and had that spirit of resilience and not being able to overcome all these things, Yvonne Nelson will look up to, you not be able to look up to.
Or be saying, sir, Memphis, Unyai as a hypocrite, and I said, what sucky so many, and yet near me, none meeting me, Akawa. Brow, Bema, like we've been through a lot.
Oh.
And yeah, maybe say no to ask bear my aunt saying or what on your baby be na tree now is like
oh there be say obi be ka say nyon na start kai Yvonne didn't kai tinka yeah like yeah pedo didn't kan to bo
park and so
Yvonne didn't kai but Yvonne used it in a way to also advise people because it's an experience and it's a regrettable experience that she has had. And just an energy say sadness here and I say she pride herself with the CA with abortion and all that because somewhere in her book, of which I would love to read a bit for the audience, you know, or say or no nankasano. I don't know how others who have been through it feel, I mean abortion, but my abortion hunted me for years. For instance, whenever I visited a gynecologist and had to fill out a form, there was a place on the form that asked whether I had an abortion before. Knowing that it was important to be truthful in my disclosure to health professionals, I had to take the abortion box. It was not just a tick, but the disclosure of my moment of shame in a judgmental society, sharing a dreaded piece of secret with people whose perception of me might never be the same.
Okay.
And I have encountered many young women who have gone through this with varied stories of pain and degrees of regret. She has a foundation, the Glaucoma Foundation, and she has gotten an encounter with a lot of women who share the same sentiments as her. And at a point she feels that I should have even kept this thing because now maybe I can make me taking good care of the. I'm just saying that we all have. But
bro, one thing is
but me dear me can say, okay, the pain of the girl. Our kind of book about this Sark and yes, on this Sark no serious relationship. She admitted that at that point they were not in a serious relationship. It's in the book. Sark and no and yard for money.
Okay.
And also accepting the fact that they had a thing to do because Sark has also confirmed that until today, maybe I know be a crane is a sadness here. Since a Sark will keep it a secret that will die with him. But the eternal say the treatment thereafter says Sark or the driving to the health facility on any manager as stated in the book. Of which Sark has also admitted to the same that what happened? The girl's pain is the fact that you left her to her fate. And I keep saying this.
Bones now, I don't know for hospital. Na mean, you like onjina hormone you and say
one check it up view. One friendly view.
Oh, you never called to check out.
Oh, like, let me read from the book. I think the book will do as the answer. I'll say, okay.
Or be didn't hospital who we are after abortion it one friend check it out.
Oh, page 93 na popular. On kind honcho. Or say, now, okay, let me read from page 93, the second paragraph. From the health facility, I went back to my friend's hostel. As had happened with my NODEC exams after school, I hoped and prayed that I would be lucky with this second attempt. Because the reason is that Odinkan no medro senka adene beba. But almost year no pregnancy testing. Not the pregnancy was still there and it was intact. So not the best option was to resort to a health facility. And he only who say son of a no can hasn't said the second attempt. Now or say the pain again. The pain again was intense and I bled profusely. Now I felt worse because Sarkodie left me to my fate in the most difficult period. He did not call to check up on me or find out how the procedure had gone.
After aborting the baby, no.
Then I will hear.
Oh, okay.
That is irresponsible. Like, can't you feel the pain?
Oh yeah.
And so when we are ban or be like we've all been witnesses to such issues of say unia baby akwa kwanyem abusianse mu ko yi ampa mo kwa
yeah
mu ko yi hwie ya guy no ne nyim ye no am frɛ no mbisa no sɛ consent den de ukra na oye ni nua ba ma ko bi ya fro bi ke ya fro o se ke me feel or maintain how would you feel? And that is the part I get on the kind. The only thing I mean who say a different was Sark there there in that period in the girl's life? No. And that is the pain that she shared. Abortion there why you not say on him never guess in our come and enya fe ne ba kan ba be shemi obi shemi bia ni ba bia bi
yeah
sebe ono ankaza ko kan so ono na or gravitate towards people in the music space because music is the only thing and now no healing for. It's in the book, so it's nothing new. But me, my part is that the part of neglect, being inhuman and insensitive to mankind. Forget about Yvonne Nelson being your girlfriend, even though so I was down for bamboo. And I catch you say, "Me anyam na me call hospital about." The only thing that he needs from you as a friend is to call and check up.
Yeah.
And I can't yet.
Obey.
And you wadam catch you say, "Abra me call my name pa when female." That is the daring times that he needed you most. It's not about any other thing. All the other things that have been said, we know that there are a lot of people who have been mentioned in the book, of which Chase Forever is in there. There are other people who are one or two, and they are coming to the so Baby also said, yes, a chebe who knew and could be a shame. Yeah. And the normal. But the bit about being inhuman or insensitive to her, is it what happened? And it's true.
Now, you have an advantage of these two people. The book, the song, Sark or the Diablo. Ubet me aka say, and then an open I check it. Previously, Sark or the Diablo. I think it's Yvonne Nelson book, Yam and you more release, you know. Since he has a como, only me, you know, that aspect.
Oh, like being in trends, and I didn't know issue, no, you're sensitive. And a lot of people were looking up to how Sark was going to react to it. Not long ago, Sark on his status when I think he was in one of Amsterdam, and I'll share video, and I'll share Supreme Socks, and I'll do be twice here. That no, we will be out in Numa, 3-6 Mafia, and it was interpolated by Djka, or also the year no role models. And you also don't save her. Don't save her, no. Literally means that as a will be a prostitute, will be an MBD, or the ESL video. So me, this coming from Sark the news to me because I actually interpreted the song to me. Just Sark was indirectly replying to Yvonne Nelson, being like said you're all calling the street girl name, nothing for any other. So it's normal way, and it would always catch the trends because Sark is a huge brand, and he responding to Yvonne Nelson certainly needs to get the attention of the world, and every other person wants to also hear Sarkodie's side of the story or Sarkodie's truth, and now Yvonne Nelson's truth against that of Sarkodie, and that is so it's only right. And today is a holiday too, so Charlie, it's a month for time.
Now, marketing wise, and so
okay, looking at the two brands, I know, say at a point there were some even blogs and more issue nearby and a boutique Sarkodie sales. I think in one of the states and all that, one way or the other. But there are lose and there are wins. Okay, the wins. Yvonne Nelson is an entrepreneur, and she has a lot to credit as a movie producer, which she can actually develop this memoir into a movie and all that and tell the story proper. I ran into series square. It will sell, and she's one of the renowned. I mean, undoubtedly one of Africa's finest actors, because she has about 13 movies, of which some of them are on Netflix and all that.
Wow.
Her movies are selling, and that's what's up. And like I say, as an entrepreneur, who be only school, I don't know, but on her side, I can say, morally or she's not upright. Say, I will be our easy, Sanya, my name, I say, we won't find a baby mouse who are not say, be any or down on.
Teacher Ghana hands on say you was arguing, yeah.
But say anything that make us say, oh share the excepts now amount for edit to internet and this media, you may think say like the girl is not actually I say or can't sing beer or expose it too much, but you know there's a bit of education at the tail end of every story that she tells.
Okay.
See, that might also exonerate her in a way.
Okay.
And looking at Sarkodie brand, I said Sarkodie has been unblemished over the years. As we on the Sarkodie won't take those negative
bad news, yeah.
The good thing about the Sarkodie and his team is that they've been able to keep information away from people.
Yeah.
And to be on things and be when you buy an air one
yeah.
Obi am just Sarkodie kwade as oni obi akra industry ni mu kra ko have a thing that the when you buy na air shocking kakra. So I think Sarkodie the last time I said may choose to respond of which he has done this, and I think a lot of people are going to now just oppose Jaman for me critical thinking and analytical thinking of the issues.
Okay.
To Sarkodie then what can I do? Nelson can the just oppose, but what can't be see if see Sarkodie say no him say girl no be saying na afena and also the no can be tarnishing to the brand Yvonne Nelson, because a lot of people are not going to say Yvonne Nelson was that cat for
yeah
there that they say hey say no kwa street girl
yeah
like or a whore. That's how Sarkodie describes her.
So we say someone is a street girl.
Yeah, or a street girl. Because will be a street worker.
Yeah.
Street so a street girl as will be a but media new. These two brands will be our baby and coconut and okay, Sarkodie, they know say information has been kept from the general public, and that is how it's supposed to be. To only hear say could be better answer. No idea about it means so much candy also be on ya to make idea. Now who can in how will people see Yvonne Nelson and how will people see Sarkodie?
What can I say more? Yeah.
And no they know now can't say you.
Oh, the one become once more. Okay.
And me can you know Yvonne Nelson can need the about Sarkodie chapter page 88 to page 95. Obi anya that didn't can hold in okay we are not born boy. Then you get the positioning of Yvonne Nelson as against what happened between on and Sarkodie. Now I put here no so we from like the beginning to the tail end. The Sarkodie kind in not what just a pussy. Fatu to nsani ani. Hona abehunu how abesia hunu mi enriching. And I keep saying this. The brands are going to be affected in a way, whether positive or negative. But you will be told there are negatives and big ever. Barbara, kakra me can say. Tembi ametaka say me say. Mama fa me phone na me read ade bia me twerɛ me pese me kan on my phone na so me na me twerɛ nti me say treat a lady well, even if she's a street girl, a harlot or a whore, because she once saved your DIK with her hoe.
Yeah.
The treatment we met out to people, minutiae, my experience with you, not others, what others are telling me, because I'm inheriting what people are telling me, and they may make you enemy. Maybe I'll go for them.
Yeah.
But I don't know the but to me, only me is sad. So how we treat people also matters. Now it is karma that is hitting on all of us. All that we are doing at a point in time, we get paid for it.
Yeah.
There are other people who were mentioned in the book and were given flowers.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Chase forever. Can send Papa the father home. So we are here somebody like Chase. So Osha on the Chase Munich.
Okay.
It is in the book.
Yvonne
on your money or can send Papa father home. And in the long run, all that we are doing, if one day we are not there and people are going to give account of their experiences with us, is it going to end in praise? It's going to end in shame. When it ends in shame, you might not like it, because the time that the person might be doing that and nobody say we are a bigger brand. But is that the truth behind the thing that we see? And now say you are pretending to be the person you are not, but in reality you are more than a wolf who is actually in a sheepskin. This is not something that I would say Yvonne Nelson, but that's her truth. Sark has also applied same with his truth. But now, let's just stop this. One thing leads to the other. The treatment that was meted to the lady, that she felt the pain, was not Sark being able to check up on her after checking out on her to know even how the procedure went and everything. The neglect, which to me is inhuman. And the other side, we know already.
Yeah.
We know it. Because she said that now she was just gravitating and you were not in a serious relationship. So being a street whatever, it is there. But I'm just saying that her whole saved your Djka once. And you loved it and you even wanted to keep her. That's in your own song. So it means that you were overwhelmed by her and you wanted to keep her. And you found out that okay, she's not like how you say it. Of which she knows. And at a point, this girl is more or less like somebody who is I should say a tomboy.
Yeah.
In the book, or a tomboy. So naturally, you need that kind of girl vibe and then more. She's naive when it comes to women issues and all that. Until her transitional period was that time.
She's more into men.
More intimate and until now onim niema bebre anka obi we ka say o say nka unsa say go say bia only obi dana wan unprotected niema bia. But she was naive, she wasn't experienced when it comes to relationship and other things. So that's her bit. Okay. But treat a woman well, even if she is a whore, a harlot, or a street worker, because she once saved your Djka with her home. It's very important.
All right. Mr. Bones made us say, thanks for sharing your thought with us. You see a better issue. I want to show you.